Lloyd, I'm doing another video on MGK. I gotta ask you a quick question about the song.
MGK, the one that's going out with that fine ass?
Yeah, that one, Lloyd. How do you know that he goes out with Megan Fox?
That's the only thing you can think of about him.
So you haven't heard the song Lonely Road? The one with Jelly Roll? Okay. Well, thanks, Lloyd.
He must be super. He must be for her to be staying with him. He must be having her.
Yeah.
You got me on speaker?
What makes this song stink?
Hey, how's it going? Pat Finnerty. Welcome back to What Makes This Song Stink. And I know it's been a couple of days, again, since the last video, but there's a reason for that. It's because for the first time on this channel, a song almost broke me.
Lonely road, take me home.
Because MGK and Jelly Roll, the People's Jelly Roll, have decided to change the words to Take Me Home Country Roads by John Denver. This is an interpolation of the song that didn't need to happen. And we're going to get into that. This is dark. And this was not supposed to be a What Makes This Song Stink. I mean, I said I was going to do an emergency little stinker on this thing, put it out in August. But every time that I came up to the studio to listen to it and try to break it down, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I couldn't do it.
I'm gonna go downtown. I'm taking back Sundays.
Taking back Sundays. I still haven't made it all the way through the song. Because not only does this song stink, and it certainly does, I find it to be extremely dangerous. There's serious problems here that go way beyond the scope of just one song. I mean, he's done it again. First Emo Girl, and now this. And that's how serious this is, because I'm doing another video on MGK. MGK, I mean, I have a Dire Straits t-shirt on. I shouldn't even know who this guy is, and I don't really... I mean, I'm in the weeds, man. There's a lot of shitty songs I gotta get to. And I got the L4, man. I'm moving real slow. I mean, I haven't even done a video on Bare Naked Ladies yet.
And if I had a million.
And 2 videos on MGK, which means he's in the Kid Rock Club.
Fuck all you hoes!
2 videos. Oh man, this is fucked up. I mean, Monahan's not even in the Kid Rock Club, and I threw a protest.
What do we have to do?
Stop the train!
What do we have to do?
Stop the train!
What do we have to fucking do?
Stop the train!
I mean, he owns these walls. I mean, that's a Hazel Squire. And a gold sales award from the Boise Record Exchange for Drops of Jupiter. Thanks again. This is how serious it is. Like, there's nothing worse than Train. And Monahan is not in the Kid Rock Club. Not that he isn't trying. He's been known to show up.
Oh man.
I know, but hear me out.
Trying to relax.
I mean, he basically talked about 6 of my songs in the Hey Soul Sister video, so I mean, that's gotta count for something, right? How many times we gotta go over this, P-Mon?
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live. Tired of these nuts. These nuts. That's what's up.
Hi. Hey. I know, doesn't feel right, and made me a little sad too. And what's even sadder about the whole situation is how close he was.
You see it all around you. Good loving gone bad.
It was very close. That was one of the most unnecessary covers of all time, but MGK edged him out. Changed the words to one of the most popular songs on the planet. Made it sound like The Calling.
Lonely road, take me home, take me.
I mean, I told you, this is it's fucked up. So we're gonna get to it, unfortunately. But first, some good news. You could see the Hey Soul Squire has a buddy.
Yeah!
It's the Arnold.
No, 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 no.
And this is the worst guitar that I've ever felt or played. Whoa, ditto. But this is the Arnold. Crowdsourced. If you don't follow me on Instagram, get over there, and that's where this kind of stuff happens. So this is what your crowdsourced money goes towards. Just tuned it. The Arnold. This is yours. You made this happen. So appreciate that. Other than that, hot tub.
This is amazing. Holy shit.
If you want an update on that, not much. Currently deflated in the garage. Looks great. Sorry, Kim. But we're going to see about maybe setting it up again for this winter. But I will say an inflatable hot tub in a garage is not for the faint of heart. Challenging, I'll even say.
Hey, your fucking gags and your shit.
So we'll see if it sees another season. But regardless, it was a hell of a run. What's up, babe? I wasn't really planning on it. We got a microwave. All right, now we gotta listen to A Lonely Road. City planning. That's what I think about a lot. If I could go back and do it again, I'd be a city planner. But yeah, I think it'd be a good city planner.
What makes this song stink?
Lonely road, take me home, take me home.
Now they're at a funeral, which you would think maybe some grace could be given to MGK, Mr. Roll, but not really. Like, I don't see a lot of grace coming this way because we all deal with it. We all have loss. I mean, I've dealt with loss this year. We will all have to deal with it. But there's things you can do and there's things you can't. Like, you can call people, you can talk to your family, you can talk to your friends, talk to your partner, you can listen to music, you can go to see a therapist. Whatever you need to do to get through a loss in your life, you have to do it. The only thing you really can't do, change the words to Country Roads. This isn't like, oh man, I found this deep cut. I was thinking about turning people on to this John Denver song. Are you fucking kidding me? It's Country Roads. It's one of the fucking songs. The fucking songs. Have you ever been to a wedding? Have you ever been to a bar?
I ain't got no crystal ball.
You ever been anywhere?
When I had $1 million, but
I'd spend it all.
The fucking songs. Have you ever seen a chicken quesadilla and heard live music at the same time? Then you know the fucking songs. There's only like 20. Now some of them are good and some of them are bad. But it doesn't matter because they're all annoying. And once you're a fucking song, you don't go away. I mean, this is like Supreme Court shit. It moves, but at like a continental pace. Tennessee Whiskey's making a move on Wagon Wheel, that's happening. Teenage Dirtbag, My Own Worst Enemy, Flagpole Citadel, always chirping at each other, trying to box each other out. James Lade looking to make a comeback with the launch of that new TV series. I mean, don't forget about the James Lade run in the 90s. It was like Jordan, Nirvana, and Cindy Crawford put together. Of course, Wonderwall was in the top spot for most of the 2000s. Until Mr. Brightside showed up, and we all know what's happening there. But now that Oasis is getting back together, who knows? Wonderwall could come back.
And all the lies are blinding.
But my money's still on Brightside. It's doing things we've never seen before. Point is that these songs have a longer half-life than Uranium. They're not going anywhere. And even though Brightside is doing unprecedented things, if there's one song that's on its tail, it's Roads.
Yes, this is Munich singing John Denver as one.
Country roads, take me home. West Virginia. Country roads.
Internet's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of problems with it, but internet's pretty good. Now, what makes a fucking song? We'll never know. I mean, sing-alongs have a lot to do with it. It has to have a sing-along chorus. It has to be easy enough for most people to be able to play it so that it can be played in every situation, scenario. That's important, because the more people that can play it, the more reps it gets, the better chance is that you're gonna hear one at a graduation party with live entertainment. That's what makes Creep a fucking song, but Karma Police not. Because Creep has 4 chords. G, B, C, C minor, minor 4. Karma Police is like 8 chords, you know? And it's got the D7 with the 3rd in the root. So yeah, that's why you're getting beat down by Creep and not Karma Police. And if you don't trust me, just go to Schwartz. Numbers don't lie.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here. What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here.
Now, in case you're thinking that these are just hits, there's a difference. Hits, I'm all right with. They come and go. Fucking songs, here to stay. And that's what makes this so dangerous. Because I don't think it's going to stop at country roads.
There's some things that I know now. Couple songs that I'd rewrite.
Couple of songs.
Couple songs that I'd rewrite.
Like, what's next? Don't Stop Believing?
Just a fucked up boy, living in a fucked up world.
7 Nation Army?
I'm going straight to hell. Yeah. 7 prayers for me couldn't save me now. And it's just like the ocean under the moon. And it's the same motion that I get from you, yeah.
Piano Man? Can you imagine changing the Piano Man to fucking Synth Man? It's the same thing. I mean, that's what he's doing.
It's changing Piano Man to Synth.
That's Synth Man. You know what I mean? Synth Man. And I'm not saying that like I would.
Play us a song, you're the synthesizer man. Play us a song tonight. Cause we're all in the mood for electronic music. And you got us feeling alright. Alright.
But, I mean, you get my point. This is where the stakes are. The stakes have never been higher on this channel. And I know that these songs aren't going anywhere, but I was still kind of holding out hope that maybe one day our grandchildren's grandchildren could go to a wedding and hear a different Earth, Wind, and Fire song. You know what I mean? Like, they have them. They have them. We could sit down September just for one salad. You know what I mean? Imagine eating a salad at a wedding without hearing the adios. But if these songs are starting to get recycled, it's over. I mean, it's a copycat league, man. Playbook's out. And we already know a guy that's dying to get into the Kid Rock Club. You think fucking Monahan's not gonna cook something up now? He already did Heart and Soul. Just sing along.
Sun is shining and nothing's wrong, just like in that old Bobby McFerrin song. Don't worry, yeah, just sing along. Don't worry, just sing along.
So, I mean, this is where the stakes are. The stakes have never been this fucking high. So, yeah, there'll be no grace. There's no grace. No grace. Now, out of all the fucking songs for MGK to choose from, it doesn't surprise me that he picked Country Roads, because the chorus is what? 1564. But here's the thing. I like Country Roads. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Everybody loves West Virginia. But yeah, I mean, I have a heart. I like Country Roads just fine. And I think it's an acceptable 1564. I have a note on my phone. See, I don't hate every 1564, just most of them. And definitely the ones that make it sound like if Bret Michaels joined Mumford & Sons.
Lonely road, take me home to the place that we went wrong.
And that's the good chorus. Because the outro, this thing is, I mean, it's VH1 off the rails. It's like a vert pipe and vertical horizon split 7. Say that 3 times in a row. This is real. I didn't AI pharmaceutical ad music. But speaking of, I mean, they should reach out. Be a nice placement for them.
Zypitamag.
Get that mailbox money.
It's time for you to get back to being you. Talk to your doctor about Zypitamag today.
I'm on this road now.
Real quick, we just got to go over what interpolation means, because I'm going to be saying it a lot, and it's kind of like the enemy as far as this video goes. Doesn't mean it's always bad, just in this context. Basically, both interpolation and sampling is kind of just like buying a good part. You know what I mean? You know, we could try to come up with their own melody here, or we could go to a football game and see what they're playing at halftime. Which is what they did, obviously, here. Now, the difference between interpolation and sampling is that with interpolation, you re-record the parts from the song. So they're interpolating the chorus of Country Roads. They're just taking the melody and the chord structure, changing the words. Sampling is when you take an actual part from the original recording. Like if they used John Denver's voice in the song, they would have sampled it. And I'm not against interpolation or sampling. I mean, there'd be no Hot Stepper without it. So let's just be clear about that. And hip-hop in general. And R&B. But in like rock and roll and country or anything like that, that's where the choppy waters start. And I don't want to beat a dead horse, but yeah, that's interpolation. It's not all nothing but a G thing, but when you get a fucking guitar in your hand, shit like that can happen. And there's also parodies too, I forgot. That's just Weird Al, you know? So parodies are usually pretty good, but there is a dark side.
We love home internet from T-Mobile.
I don't enjoy the campaign. So yeah, outside of hip-hop, R&B, maybe some disco, I like the... That was pretty good. I mean, there's good ones, don't get me wrong. I mean, Bowie, Young Americans, does the line from Day in the Life. That's awesome. And there's more in rock, but I mean, like, not enough to allow this through the gates. But that's interpolation. You're going to hear me say it in this video a bunch. And I just wanted to make sure everybody knew what it was and that it wasn't just like you make a song sound like Interpol. Which might actually be better. Certainly in this instance.
Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
I'ma go downtown, ain't been in a long time. I'm taking back Sundays since you took away my life.
Alright, so we got acoustic DeLongs happening here, which is just blink guitar with an acoustic. You gotta think Barker's involved there. But here's what's interesting about these acoustic DeLongs. And for the first time ever on a What Makes This Song Stink, I'm gonna ask you to please kindly put on some cans, if you haven't. Because something pretty significant's happening with these acoustic DeLongs. Now, I thought the part was just this. You know, acoustic DeLong. But then I put headphones on and realized that this was coming out of the left. And this is coming out of the right. Which means that they split the DeLong.
I'ma go downtown, ain't been in a long time. I'm taking back Sundays since you took away my life.
I mean, if I could get the stems to any song. I mean, it's fuck Abbey Road. I don't want any of those songs. Dark Side of the Moon, no way. I don't want any of those songs. I want Lonely Road. That's the stems I want. Because in these stems, there is a track that's just this. I want them. I need these stems. I need them so bad. I mean, he was probably clamming a couple of them, you know what I mean? But I can't blame him. I mean, the red light's tough enough to begin with. You're trying to play it DeLong in front of Barker? I mean, that's like playing a corn chord in front of Fieldy. And listen, I'm not above a punch. I'll punch a dumb part, but I mean, like... I mean, why save the time? Just fucking play the fucking DeLong. Split the DeLong. But at least there's something in this song to live for. The fact that there's a split DeLong, because other than that, in this verse, I mean, we've got the 808 bass over an acoustic, which is rough, with the snap track. I mean, an acoustic, which means it's like country dirt road bullshit, still happening, and he's singing Taking Back Sunday to appeal to his pop punk fans, I guess. And you know, I don't care about his career, I really don't, but like, this is his olive branch to his pop punk fans that came in during Emo Girl, and he's like, hey, I'm country now, but don't worry, I'm still taking back Sunday. So it's a nightmare. That's not even the worst, because we got the last chorus, and it's no longer DeLong. Lay here's.
If I lay here.
I can't do the Lay Here song. I can't, man. It's like PTSD shit. It's like every line I've ever stood in is Lay Here. So I'll take every split DeLong I can get as far as this song goes. And if anybody knows Charlie Handsome or Baze XX or Slim XX and can get me the stems to Lonely Road, I'll pay. I'll pay handsomely. Charlie handsomely. Now we got a video happening here. It's a directed by situation. We got Sam Cahill throwing it down, and he's making some interesting decisions because it's called Lonely Road, which you would think maybe people would be sad or alone. Now don't get me wrong, you can be lonely in a room full of 100 people, but maybe one frame of the video could be somebody that's not necessarily having a great time. I mean, the chorus, where'd you go now? It's been a ghost town. She's on the phone. You're talking to her. Like, who's alone? Where's the road? I mean, we got a four-top happening here. He's skipping rocks. I mean, there's ducks. I feel bad for those ducks. Not because of MGK there, it's just, you know, Attenborough. It's getting rough. I mean, you watching Planet Earth, they don't even give the speech at the end anymore. Like, there still is hope if we turn things around now. Like, I think we're past. We're past, like, the end speech on Planet Earth. It's like, you want your kids to know what a tiger looks like? Get to the zoo and roll tape. So, yeah, poor ducks. Poor me, I gotta keep listening to this song. Now, they've only interpolated the chorus of Country Roads, which means that they wrote their own verse. And by they, I mean the 9 people that wrote this song. 9. And I'm counting John Denver and the Danoffs from the Starland vocal band, Bill and Taffy. Don't forget about them. But yeah, 9. 9 people. And it only took them 2 years, 8 different studios, 4 different countries, and 4 key changes. This thing's unbelievable. 2 years. That's like a tunnel. You could put a nice tunnel together in 2 years. I mean, I think the Lincoln Tunnel took 2. Lincoln Tunnel took 3. But I mean, like, they have the manpower. They probably could have got it done in 2 with the Lonely Road crew. Which means instead of $4.95, we could have had the Lonely Road going through the tunnel. Missed opportunity. But yeah, 2 years, 8 different studios, 4 different countries, changed the key 4 times. Should we hit play?
See, I heard the devil wears Prada, but I couldn't read the tags, and your horn started showing when I seen you mad, but I wait for you, cause this is not the face I know.
It's Drops J. See, I read the devil wears Prada, but I couldn't read the tags, and no one ever loved me back, yeah, 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 yeah. Drops J. MGK. He's my kryptonite, not Brad Arnold. I mean, MGK, man, he's crossing me over. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I'm making this song sound like The Calling, but not only am I gonna do that, I'm gonna throw in fucking Drops of J in the verse. That's what I'm gonna do, Finnerty. What do you think of that? I just called myself Finnerty. Had to. This is fucking unbelievable. And poor Monahan. I mean, talk about salt in the wounds. I mean, wait till he finds out. hip hop to country, that's good, kid, and there's good money there, but you really want to get in this patriotic shit, man. I mean, look at Three Doors. They're still filling out sheds. Man, I know, but I think you're going to want to hear this. Now you're getting on my nerves, P-Mon. He stole my melody and put it in his song. Now he's in the Kid Rock Club and I'm not. That's unfair. Yo, you steal that shit? I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember. Told you. What are you talking about, man? He said he doesn't remember. Man, get the fuck out of here. In fact, you're banned. Banned? But I got a new song I gotta show you, Bob. You're really gonna like it. I'll pass. Got my Everlast on. Come on, Bob. I mean, you can't ban me. I can't. What's going on? Yo. All right, so we took Country Roads, dropped it down a key, made it slower, took out the verse, put in Drops of Jupiter.
And the People's Choice Country Award goes to Machine Gun Kelly featuring...
Real close to going home again. But adding Drops of J into that verse might be what got him that People's Choice Award. Because for all the people that love Country Roads and love singing along to that chorus, nobody knows the verse. They don't. Nobody knows. They don't care. Choruses in unison. Football stadiums singing along. And I get it, choruses are choruses, but like, you would think for the amount of people that love screaming this chorus, they might stick around for like one verse. No way, man. They got no time for it. It's like me at church. Like, one bread, one body. And it's too bad. I mean, the verse is really fucking good. Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is up, but it hangs on that A, which is like a small little thing, but the fact that there's an extra bar, I mean, it makes you think about the river. You know, he's not in a hurry.
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
But no, just Drops of J. You know what I mean? Forget about that guy. Which, I mean, I don't really even care about John Denver. This song is so bad that it's making me give a shit about John Denver. I mean, I'm having moments here with this fucking guy.
Take me home.
So it's a sad song, the video filled with people smiling and eating dinners and being broke, but also showing off brand new tattoos. I don't know a lot about ink, don't have one, but I do know that they're expensive. Could definitely help with the medical invoice, for sure. Medical invoice. And videos or whatever, but like if you're trying to show that you don't have any money and you're on the lonely road, you know what I mean? Maybe wait until the next single to show off the torso tattoo. You know what I mean? Don't do it on the road. I mean, because there's infertility here. It's a very serious thing. It's a very sad thing. It's a very expensive thing. And he's showing off a torso tattoo, which I'm saying is at least $15,000. Inked Up people, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it's at least $15,000 to $20,000. Actually, you know what? I gotta stretch out the L4 and take a walk. Inked Up's a piece of cake.
I've seen the tattoo.
Okay,
yeah.
And you're inked up too.
Yeah. A lot of the people nowadays are actually getting under anesthesia to get larger scale work.
He's going under.
It wasn't just like a slow, gradual
You
process.
get one and then you put the fucking plastic on and then someone always goes like this right where it is and then you go, whoa, take it easy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I believe a lot of those guys pay like $100,000 per session.
100 grand. 100 grand. 100 grand. Now it's dawned on me that this whole thing might be for a torso tattoo. It's not just about having a hit. He's got a fucking torso tattoo to pay for.
You gotta have everyone in this area be like absolutely sick of it and furious, being like, oh my God, I've heard this song 16 times today. That's the goal, ladies and gentlemen.
And listen, I don't care about MGK. He can do whatever he wants with this money. What I care about is my ears. And what he's doing to get that money to fucking just get a torso tattoo.
Let's take this record all the way to the top. Let's go.
We're paying for his torso tattoo.
Let's go.
That's what we're doing here. This whole thing. Torso tattoo.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Come on, bud.
From press ups. What's up, Blair? So I gotta do back stretches while I'm editing this video. So I figured kill two birds. Talk about the Superstore.
This is hot stuff.
Which is where you're gonna get yourself a nice August is Falling t-shirt like this. Take it easy there. And it's also where you're gonna get your bald shit hat. That's your navy, that's your powder. And then we just got the black back in stock, which is nice. And there's also brown as well. And the bald as shit beanie's coming in too. So that's gonna be there. And there's also gonna be non-bald merch we're talking about. So head over there, there's gonna be new stuff, Superstore. And also, I was just alerted by Kim that MGK and Megan Fox Splitsville, which I don't care, but Lloyd, right there. So I've been trying to tell him, but he's been on a Steely Dan kick.
Lloyd! Lloyd! Yo, Lloyd!
Rolls in. We got roll.
Days feel long in the...
Days feel long in the, long in the. I got a pretty good roll.
Days feel long in the...
Days feel long in the. That was a good one.
Nights get cold and I'm...
Nights get. You gotta step into that nice.
Nights get cold and I'm...
Nights get cold and the. It's not the best, but I think I got a pretty decent roll. They brought back this Devil Wears Prada line. Roll wanted a piece of that Devil Wears Prada line. He couldn't just let MGK have it. He wanted it, and he also wants to sing. Hey, everybody. Hey. Listen, I don't want to come at Roll. He seems like a very nice jelly roll. He's got face tattoos. He's a big guy. He's a big guy with face tattoos, even though it's a good year for face tattoos. It's been a good couple of years for face tattoos. Post Malone. I'll never care, but I'll never hate him. What a nice guy. I'll never know anything about him. A lot of face tattoos. Good year for nice guys with face tattoos. And I know he's got a story. I mean, I can't name one song, but I know he has a story. And he's sober and he's in recovery. Because I know that because I don't know how. I don't know how I know that Jelly Roll is in recovery, but I do. I saw the chairs. There's chairs on SNL. And here's the thing. I mean, I know about the chairs. I mean, I've been in AA for like 20 years. I got sober when I was 25. 25, it sucked. Especially early sobriety. I mean, all my friends are getting hammered, and I'm jealous, and I want to drink something, so I'm drinking Red Bulls to try to feel something. I mean, I drank so many Red Bulls, I got a UTI. Got teed up. But yeah, I mean, it sucked. It takes a lot of work, a lot of meetings, and I have a lot of respect for people that have made that change in their life. And those people should be proud of themselves, but they should also know that just because they got sober doesn't mean that they could do something like this. I just found out about it. I'm sorry. That's why I say don't do research. You know, just going blind. And I know everybody's worried about AI, you know, the future of music with AI and how bad it's going to be and soulless and stuff like that, but I'm still worried about I. Like, don't sleep on I. I mean, I has me way more worried than AI at this point because I did this. And is Drift Away ever going to drift away? I mean, I've been waiting. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like the scumbag sitting on the dock of the bay. It's like Dock of the Bay, but with an oil spill. So yeah, don't sleep on I. Do not sleep on I. I still has its fastball.
And if you could salvage my soul.
Alright, back to the video, because there's a narrative happening here that I think we all need to pay attention to.
There's a way we could solve all our money problems, man.
Alright, so they got money problems.
I can't go back down that road, Bubba.
Roll's not going back down that road. But are you telling me that MGK's Bubba? And Roll's not Bubba? Who's Roll? Oh yeah, Roll's Buford. Buford and Bubba. Buford and Bubba. I mean, why not just go Bo and Luke? You know what I mean? Where's Cletus? But there's a narrative.
Well, are you my brother's keeper?
Always.
Look out for me tomorrow, then.
Absolutely.
Bubba's gonna do something tomorrow. He's got money problems because his wife is pregnant. And he's got to provide. So he's gonna rob a bank. But before he does, he has to spray paint his bike, which looks pretty new. Probably could have sold that so that people don't know that it's him, that it's Bubba. And then just to make sure, he puts on a very new looking helmet with identifiable markings, hammer pants, and the jacket from the Beat It video to go rob the bank. This video. So we're robbing the bank now. And I don't know a lot about bank robberies, but I'm pretty sure pointing a machine gun directly at the bank teller's head probably isn't going to do you any favors when it comes to the jury. So I don't think Bubba's going to be making it to many dance recitals this video. Now we got the cops on us, but he manages to dodge the cops for a second while he throws the money over a fence that Jelly Roll, of course, sees is his brother's keeper. Now the cops find him again. They lost him during that little exchange. Find him again and follow him all the way back to the love of his life, of course, who is saying, you know, babe, I fucking love you so much. I'm gonna go to jail for a really long time. But none of this is actually my favorite part. My favorite part is 8 months later, where the family's coming to visit Bubba in jail, and there's a baby, it's cute, whatever, I don't care, I'm not falling for that. But what you want to look at is the fact that they're only shooting him from the side, because he wasn't gonna fucking dye his hair for this video. Are you kidding me? He'll get a $100,000 torso tattoo, but he's not gonna dye his hair for Sam Cahill. No fucking way. And then, credits. Fucking credits. This thing doesn't stop. The LT video was an hour. I didn't do credits. Never done credits. This video. I mean, if I could do my own version of Lonely Road, which, you know, why can't I? If he could take Country Roads, why can't I take the Lonely Road video?
Lonely road,
I'd make some changes. I'd cast myself in the role as witness number 1. And I fully understand that, you know, snitches get stitches. I'd have no hesitation in showing the cops where this bag is. That's the easiest decision I'm ever making. Cast Jack Hoffman as the arresting officer. Bring in the calling guy. Get him in there. Split up the money with the dirty cops. Think about maybe giving some to Roll, you know, for the family. Then I remember Chevrolet. And then, of course, I'd be the hero. Which would be nice. Get to get on the news. That'd be a good video. But that's just a dream. Because in reality, we have MGK opening up Pandora's box as far as the fucking songs goes. And who knows what's next. But could this really work? I mean, how? Like, you're going to take Country Roads, the chorus that people have been singing for decades, and expect them to change it to Lonely Road? Like, what do you think's gonna happen?
Can I sing this one for y'all? Lonely road.
And the new single, Lonely Road with Jelly Roll, sounds great. It's already blowing up, trending at #1 on YouTube. It's already been streamed 50 million plus times.
All right, well. And not only that, now he just covers Country Roads. So it's his Country Roads. It's his hit. He has it. Which makes me feel bad for, like, the Michael Jackson guy. And all the men in shorts. They've been singing this song for decades under TVs, and then this fuck comes around and he's playing stadiums. So, I mean, I feel bad for all these guys. Except for the Mayer twins.
Take me home.
They can get everything that comes their way. So the moral of the story here is just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you fucking want. I mean, take Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know how Subway hasn't taken that yet. Bohemian Rhapsody. You know, now available, $6.99. Go ahead, Subway, take it. That one's on the house. Now, some of you might be thinking that I've overreacted as far as this song goes. And I can understand that to a certain extent. But I do have to remind you that you still live on the planet where the Disturbed version of Sound of Silence has 1 billion views. 1 billion. And that's my last video, by the way, folks. When I get to Sound of Silence Disturbed, That's when I'm closing up shop. So hang in there if you're looking for me to talk about that. But yeah, 1 billion. That's where you live. that's where you live. Just remember that. Thanks for watching.
What makes this song stink?
Jonathan Barr is a friend of mine. He gives me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or a line of your smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be.
And cue Uncle Cracker.
Thought I heard something. These nuts. Yo, fuck that. Yo, bitch.
Just like in that old Bobby McFerrin song, don't worry. Yeah, just sing along.